Greetings multimedia students, it's me Mr. Cheney with another brilliant tutorial. This one is the Art of Lighting Pixar in a box. Let me show you how to do this assignment. Very important, first off, read the instructions because you're not doing every exercise. When you go into Khan Academy, there's a whole long list of videos and activities that you could do, but you're not required to do all of them. So looking at this big long list looks like too much, but if you go back to the assignment, you can see you only need to do 3, 6, and 7. So in order to do that, what you're going to want to do is watch the video for virtual lights, which helps you out with the activity. So you can see here, if you play the video, it actually shows you how to use the tool. So you're not struggling along with it. So as you can see, it's going to show you the virtual orange. It's going to show you how to use the sliders and so forth. So you're going to want to do that. And then once you know how to do it, you're going to go and actually do the activity. So activity 3 is lighting the orange. So you'll answer these questions based on the information that you got in the video. And then down here, here's the before picture. You're trying to match this by using these right here. Alright, so we'll get this out of the way so I can see both. Okay, so I'm trying to match that right there using these sliders. Okay, so you're going to just like try to match the picture above. And what you're looking to get is the green check mark on the bottom right of the screen, I think. So I'm just trying to match right now. Light color, no. If I need any of that, no. I'll make some changes down here to make it a little darker. So this might be a little too bright. Light color might be a little off. Make sure I mix these to that color too. Keep going until we get our green. There we go. So about 170-degree horizontal, 15-degree vertical light intensity about 0.8 for me, and 39 might be a little different for you, but now that we have our check mark, we can do our screenshot. So I'm going to go get my snipping tool over here, and I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to go to my slide deck. So on Google Classroom, you want to make sure you open up the slide deck. For me, I got to make a copy because it wasn't there. It's no big deal, so I'll open this up. And my before is already there for me, so I did that for you guys. And I'm just going to put my after right here. So Control V to paste. It shows my green check mark that I've done it successfully. And then I move on to the next exercise. So this is the before picture for master lighting. So before I mess around with that, I want to actually watch master lighting, which is before activity 6. Okay, so that video right there is going to show you what scene lighting is all about. And somewhere into here at the very end, they actually start talking about the scene that you're going to be lighting. So this is the scene in the exercise. And they just talk about the scene, so they're not going to talk about the dials. So the activity itself, this is what we're trying to match, and we have 2 different lights to deal with, and then you want to put this show help button so that you get these notes down here to kind of help you along. Again, you're looking for the green check mark to get the correct answer. There is a correct way of doing this. So I'm going to start with the key light, and I'm going to go with an intensity. And I'm just going to keep going until I think it's pretty close to what I need. So I'm comparing right here. I'm just kind of trying to see if the overhead light looks the way it's supposed to, and then I want to do my fill light, and then I'm just trying to match again what it's supposed to look like. Oh, there we go. So I got my green check mark. It pretty much matches as far as fill light plus key light. So I'm going to do a screenshot with my green check mark and go back to my slide deck and just paste it back into there. And our last exercise is going to be shot lighting. So we go back to Khan Academy, watch the shot lighting, and I don't remember if in this one, let's see, do they actually show you the exercise? They show you a couple scenes from cars and how they light different things. They show you from that bear movie, and that's that movie. Okay, so there we go. So at the very end, they do kind of start talking about the light control. And this one's kind of difficult because you have so many lights that you have to deal with. So this will take you a little bit of time to hone this one in to get that green check mark because you're controlling so many different lights. So watching at least the last part of this video is going to be really helpful because they talk about how to dial those in. So you'll go to Activity 7. And so we go to Activity 7, we're trying to match this scene right here. You'll see that on your slides I already put the before for you, and now we're trying to match. So you're going to go one light at a time, and you're going to change the light intensity, and you're going to change the light color if you need to. You want to click this so that you can get the help from the director of photography. That's what DP stands for. So you're just going to go for it and start making some changes. So I'm going to start with key light. And I'm going to kind of just get things going, kind of fine tune it in there. Kind of just get them all on, maybe kind of in the middle to start with, and then I can make some adjustments from there. So then I'm going to go to my fill interior. And I'm looking at the notes from the DP down below just to make sure I'm getting things right. I've got my bounce light. Lastly, I've got my kick light, and then I've got some light color that I've got to do to kind of dial that in. So the last one I'm missing is I got to deal with the light color on a couple of these. So I think on my fill exterior, I'm going to have to go, instead of white, I got to go something maybe because the back window there, I've got to match over here with purple, and I got my check marks. So I'm going to get my snipping tool again. After picture, go back here, paste it in, and I'm ready to turn this in. So once I get that filled in there, go back, and I am turned in on the Art of Lighting. And that's that. That's the assignment, Pixar in a Box, the Art of Lighting. Reference this video for help. I'll see you back in class.